What's up, guys? Rev Sauce 9. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. So, if this news article is to be believed from the reports, from Sean Ross Sapp to Mike Johnson to everybody upon everybody that has WWE insiders, The Rock is not just pushing for a main event spot. He's pushing to win said main event and the title. The Rock does not just want to beat Roman Reigns. He wants the whole enchilada, which I find to be bullshit. Honestly. I think it's sad that The Rock has to literally politic like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan did this years and years and years ago. Nobody remembers this. Hulk Hogan would politic and get titles with no build, no storyline, just for the hell of it. Jeff Jarrett, when TNA NWA was happening, when it was hot, Jeff Jarrett would just politic to his dad and literally get title after title after title after title. What are we doing in 2024? Absolutely to me. And I've been using this word. It's absurd. It ain't it, Chief. I think Cody should be in this moment. I think Cody is the new people's champion. I think The Rock should pass the baton to him at this point, or the torch. And The Rock could have any other match at Mania. But he wants this one. And he wants it with the Undisputed title. So anything that Cody has done in the last 2 years will just be stricken from the record. His Royal Rumble win is a waste of time then at that point. The men's Royal Rumble this year is a big waste of time. There should be an asterisk on that. Now I wish somebody else would have won the Royal Rumble, honestly, and would have got their moment. Forget about that triple threat idea that I've been throwing around, and a lot of people have been throwing around in the IWC, YWC. Forget about it. The Rock wants to politic, and it shows every article that's come out about this situation from WWE sources, from everything. The Rock wants the title. The Rock wants his parade, some type of made-up idea. And The Rock thinks in his mindset that this is best for business for the fans. I don't know if The Rock was drunk when he came up with this idea. I don't know what the fuck The Rock was on, but nobody was asking for this. If The Rock would just look on X or Instagram or TikTok, nobody, even on YouTube Shorts, nobody was asking for this. This should have happened 2 years ago. And The Rock was offered buku money to do the match with Roman and do the job. The Rock does not want to put over Roman. That is now becoming a fact. You are watching it. Play by play. The way he looks at Roman, the way, just a little bit of everything. And I feel bad for two people. I feel bad for Roman personally, because he's going to eat a pin that he shouldn't have to eat a pin. Cody's getting shafted. Rollins looks like a second-rate citizen within WWE. And it's just disappointing. This is bad creative all around. And if this article's to be for real, those that at Fightful Select have spoken that The Rock has not only pushed to work the match against Roman, some thoughts he wants to push to win for the title or the match, but also wants to win the title. So my understanding, here's my understanding, is it going to be for the title, or is it just going to be a non-sanctioned match, Rock Roman, and the title's going to be on the line? And it's going to piss off so many people. Right now, it's trending all over social media right now, from X to Threads to Instagram to TikTok, is Cody finished the job, justice for Cody, we want Cody. It's been trending since last night, in fact. And it'll probably trend on Sunday all day long compared to anything else. WWE's YouTube channel is getting massively disliked. If you have extensions that bring back the dislikes, you could see the dislike ratio is more than likes. People are shitting on this. And I have friends of mine telling me, oh, well, just accept the fact The Rock could do. No, I think at this point people are speaking, and it's not just fans, it's wrestlers. Logan Paul came out, basically said he's not happy and he's employed with the company. He thinks it's absurd. You got other WWE people speaking their minds, basically saying it's absurd. What is happening? You got other people in other promotions saying the same thing. You got legends saying the same thing. When you got everybody speaking, you got negative attention. This is a PR nightmare. It's going to be a PR nightmare for WWE. No matter how they book this, if it is not Cody at this point, or Cody getting a title of the Undisputed variant from Roman Reigns, I'm telling you, it's going to be WCW 1994 when Hulk, I think 96, 97, 94, 90, I could be wrong, 94 through 97, when Hogan turned against WCW and became part of the NWO with the Outsiders, and they were throwing bottles, people were booing, people were hissing. The same when what happened with John Cena at One Night Stand when they were booing and hissing and throwing shit into the ring. That's what's going to happen at Mania. It will be a hostile environment. Trust me. It will be a hostile environment. People will be booing. People will be throwing shit into the ring. It will be a disaster. Trust me. Fans right now, you got millions upon millions of people pissed off. From different nations to even our country here in the United States being pissed off. You don't think Triple H, Artie Emanuel, Nick Khan, looking at this and going, oh my God, we probably need to scramble now and try to do the right thing by our fans. There is people that are booking this as a vacation thing. People are booking this as a, oh my God, I get to see my favorite wrestler and Cody win the belt. And now they're probably going, man, I just wasted money. I wasted hundreds of my dollars, thousands of my dollars to not see my favorite wrestler finish his story. Now I'm having to deviate what should have happened 2 years ago or even a year ago. It's all around a shame. And The Rock is looking like a bad person, and he lost a little bit of respect from me. The Rock was about putting over talent. He talks about this all the time. He's about the fans. He's about fan service. I don't know if he was drunk or doesn't look at X often or looks at social media, but he seems to be out of touch because a lot of fans are into Cody right now. Cody is the most over thing. Next to LA Knight, next to Logan Paul, Seth Rollins. I really think, they brought in a man that's out of touch with social media. The Rock is out of touch. It shows. It really shows. Cody's getting fucked over out of all this. At the end of the day, we will know by Monday. When everything is said and done, we will know. We will know what's happening. For sure, I could tell you right now, Braun Breaker is going to probably face Gunther eventually because, he is now the chosen one. He is now taking Brock Lesnar's place. So Braun Breaker will take over and probably beat Gunther for the title. I think they'll just put it on him. And that's a good booking decision. I think Braun Breaker deserves it. Intercontinental champion for a while. You can have him maybe build, maybe a feud with Carmella Hayes going forward. They can rekindle that within the main roster. There is plenty of people Braun Breaker can squish and do his thing on the main roster. I just think, this whole championship thing and even the other reports that are coming out saying Cody's going to hold the world heavyweight title until SummerSlam, right? And then beat Roman. So The Rock's going to win the title. How long does The Rock hold it for? And then all of a sudden Roman wins it back and then Cody gets his flowers and his parade. I think that's the most dumbfounded thing I've ever heard. So you're going to put his story on hiatus so he can hold a title that Roman basically shit on. The Rock is basically shitting on it. And again, this is just a mistake on WWE's part, and honestly, it's gonna make people go, nothing's changed in your company. You keep claiming it's a new era of wrestling, right? You claim that this shit is the be all end all, and how your competition is this, that, and the third, right? You're just making your competition look real good by this move. You are making AEW look real good. You're making TNA look real good. I guarantee Tony Khan's sitting here and laughing. I guarantee he's sitting there with his coffee in his hand and laughing his ass off. Saying, I tried to tell you, Cody, you go back, you're just gonna get fucked. And that's what's happening. Cody's getting fucked. And I've had some friends tell me, oh, well, this is just, look, they booked themselves into a corner. Now they're either going to have to either go with this Rock Roman shit, which I think that's what they're going to go with, and they're going to basically put a middle finger up to the fans, which is a mistake. They're following money and business instead of doing what's right for the fans. I think the fans would buy more merch and make more money for WWE over The Rock. And I personally believe this. I think if Cody won the title and everybody got their roses and parade, I think there would be a lot of social media posts of people crying. I think there would be a lot of people going crazy. There is children right now that I've seen wrestling channels that have children, right? They have kids of their own saying the same. They're upset. They're disappointed. Their kids are upset. They're disappointed. A lot of people love Cody Rhodes. It reminds me a lot of Cena a lot of years ago when Cena went from Thumbnomics to For the Children, right? For the Children Cena, and how kids were just all over it. It was like, it reminded me of when I was a kid loving Cena Thumbnomics. So, WWE's gonna have to do something. And we'll find out by Monday. They got a day to figure it out. But I really think they're going to go with this Rock Roman for the title. I think that's what the big announcement's going to be on Thursday of this week, upcoming week. I really think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to finalize with Seth Rollins. I think Rhea Ripley's going to have her opponent. Then Gunther's going to have his opponent, which I really think it's going to be Braun Breaker. I think it's going to be a triple threat with Becky Lynch and Nia Jax at Mania. Or they'll set up a match in the cages or in the elimination chambers. I just think this whole situation is shitty. Overall, it really, I feel bad for Roman and I feel bad for Cody. More Cody than Roman. But I feel bad for both because they're put in a bad spot in a Hard Rock. I guarantee Roman wanted this storyline to continue. I guarantee this, but they got to do what they got to do. Rock is part of the board. He outranks Triple H. Obviously, it shows that he outranks because Rock can have pull. They can take a vote, do that. I had a few friends today saying, oh, that's not the case. Triple H is COO and creative control. How can... There's a board of people, ladies and gentlemen. This is how business works. You have a board of people that have to please to their shareholders and below. So at the end of the day, you can't sit here and tell me dirt, blah, blah, blah. No. The Rock outranks. He's up there. If he wants a thing to be done, he's going to get the thing he wants to be done. I just want to know if Rock was drunk or on something when he came up with this idea because nobody was asking for this. We were asking for this a year ago, 2 years ago. We weren't asking for it now. So I don't understand why he's asking for it now. Is it because the UFL's coming out and maybe he holds the belt and sells butts and seats for that football spring league? Is that why we're doing it? I just feel like this whole situation, and if you go on Twitter right now, right, and you go and look, there is so many people that are just mad. They're angry. They're confused. You sold us for 2 years, and this is what people are going to give up on this. Cody's, if he does win the Undisputed title down the road and they do what they're going to do, people are going to shit on it. No matter what you do, people are going to shit on it. And if you have Rock and Roman, guarantee in that Eagle Stadium, there is going to be massive bottles being thrown. There is going to be people shitting on this. There's going to be people chanting. There's going to be beach balls. There is going to be so much in the crowd of people just shitting on it. And if you have The Rock win, people are going to boo and walk out the building being pissed. Trust me. I saw this unfolding from people's footage a year ago at Hollywood when they did this. When Cody couldn't beat Roman. People were so devastated and people were so mad. It took a long period of time for people to come to the realization that Cody has more of a story. It's kind of that feel-good story, really. It's like David versus Goliath in a lot of ways. And I think, it's like, it reminds me of Rocky Balboa when he goes against these big brutes like Apollo Creed and things like that. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. But, you get where I'm coming from with all this, and Twitter shows it. Justice for Cody. Yes, I agree with that. I think, it was a shitty situation. And shame on the board. Shame on the board. The Rock says this is best for business. When was this best for business? You shaft 2 wrestlers out of a really good moment. Honestly, Cody and Roman, could be Rock and Hogan or Rock Stone Cold. They could have Cody and Roman have 4 different matches. They could continue this. Kind of like when Kenny Omega and Okada went at each other. Or you could have this go for the title for quite some time. Roman still's got some prime left. Roman said he's not leaving wrestling altogether. You can still have Roman fight 4 or 5 times a year if you choose to, and be in some storylines here and there. Again, I think this could lead to a feud between Roman and Cody. If they would have booked it the way I thought they were going to book it, they have Cody win it. Roman can, fight along, work up the ladder. They can have a rematch. Roman loses again. Roman comes back. They could do so many different things. You know what I mean? But they choose to take the high road and give it to The Rock. It just, to me, is unbelievable. And Twitter shows that the fans are now backlashing. Anything WWE puts up right now, they're getting massively disliked. Any of their social media stuff, people are questioning. And I don't think WWE can recover from this. I think this is I expect it from a Vince McMahon regime, not from Triple H and people at Brass. I don't expect this from somebody that said at a media scrum after Royal Rumble that this is going to eclipse the Attitude Era and some. This didn't happen in the Attitude Era. This didn't happen in the Ruthless Aggression Era. We gave people their beginning, middle, and look at Eddie Guerrero. Look at Chris Benoit. Look at Shawn Michaels, for shit's sakes. We gave these wrestlers their flowers and a parade. Here we are in 2024, and we're digressing. We're going backwards. It's unreal. I expect it, like I said in my prior video, I expect it from companies like AEW to botch hard. I don't expect it from WWE. And Triple H says they're the number 1 company in the world, and there's a reason for it, but you just proved why. You just made AEW look good. You made TNA look good. You made every other promotion that books their wrestlers properly with no politics look good. You proved Tony Khan right on what he said in his rants about 3-4 weeks ago. You say you know, you got Triple H coming out and basically saying at media scrums that they don't have the politics anymore in wrestling. Everybody works together. We're a cohesive unit. What the fuck did The Rock just do? You got to listen to these people that are higher up, and they keep saying they're about the fans, they're about fan service, they're about this, that, and the third. Emmanuel, Nick Khan, all these people that say this, but you allowed The Rock to go in politic. It's very hypocritical. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch Wrestlemania. I'm going to watch it nonetheless. I'm a WWE fan. I still am. If The Rock and Roman is the thing and that's what they're going to go for, it's going to be shit on, but I will still watch the match nonetheless. For the title or a non-sanctioned match. It doesn't matter to me either way. I could give a shit either way. I'll be more excited for Braun Breaker and Gunther. I'll be more excited for the tag team belts in the women's matches. I won't be excited for this. I'll shit all over it. Trust me. I'll shit all over it. They have time to fix this. They have until now, until Monday, and then definitely to Thursday. And I think, you know, even if Cody does shake Seth and they do agree to this match, people are going to shit on it. They are going to massively boo on Raw. And how is WWE going to handle that? I think Triple H says he watches social media. He listens on YouTube. He watches the comments on YouTube. He's one-to-one with everything. He has a team of people that are listening. So let's see what they do on Monday. I'm going to give them an opportunity to fix it. Let's see what they do. I highly doubt they're going to fix it. If I know WWE, they're more in the business of making money and not really pleasing the fans. That's why they're doing what they're doing. And honestly, it just shows that The Rock's not the spectacle that he once was. At the end of the day. So, my name is Rev Sauce. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for the latest and greatest. Again, if this is the case, then the Universal title is going to be on the line. And this is the way it's going to be. And it's highly disappointing to me. I think The Rock is going to lose a lot of credibility. I think people are going to turn on The Rock. And if this is what The Rock wanted, then good on him for it, I guess. But it's a PR nightmare for WWE, however you would slice it and dice it. This is the last time I'm going to talk about The Rock on my channel for right now until we find anything else out on what's going on. But as of right now, it looks to be Rock and Roman at Mania for that Undisputed Championship. And if it is the powers to be, if it comes to be, The Rock's going to be champion. It reminds me a lot of when Hulk Hogan. It reminds me a lot of Jeff Jarrett. It reminds me a lot of when wrestlers would just politic to get where they need to be. And people say Vince McMahon's gone, WWE's getting better, but has it really? I don't think it really has. Outside of a few things, I don't think it's really gotten better. I don't think they've gone forward. I think they've gone backwards, and this just shows that they think wrestling fans are stupid. They think wrestling fans are stupid, but WWE is really getting proven wrong that wrestling fans are smart. They think wrestling fans are just casual fans that watch. No, there's a lot of smart marks like myself that watch the product and know what we're talking about at the end of the day. And I've done lots of videos on this subject now at this point. I'm over The Rock. Whatever happens is whatever happens. I'm still going to watch WrestleMania. I'm still going to watch all my wrestling products. This is not changing me as a WWE fan, but this makes me a little disappointed, and it breaks my heart a little bit because, you know, they said they were going to do different. They were going to go away from what Vince McMahon and everybody was doing, but they're doing Vince McMahon isms. And I know people don't want to hear that, but it's true. This is what they're doing. The Rock just politicked his way around. What stops him from doing something else down the road? Again, It's a bad precedent for WWE, and I think this is a PR nightmare for them. I think people are gonna be turned off, and I think people that the people that booked their hotels and whatnot, you just fucked with them. A lot of people that were excited for Cody, or thinking in their mind months ago, Cody's gonna finish his job at Mania. This is what they're setting you up for. I honestly think it fucks with a lot of it. And now I'm going to have some friends of mine are going to say, well, Cody did this at AEW. Like, look, I don't think that's why Vince McMahon wanted him originally and signed him for a reason. Cody's a spectacle. Cody's great on the mic. He could sell. He's got the all-around package. And even Triple H said it. He stays behind. He's the first in the building and the last to leave. And I think giving that man a second-rate title doesn't help Rollins, it doesn't help Cody, and it doesn't help Roman. I feel The Rock just came in and fucked all three people out hard. Personal opinion. Let me know down in the comment sections what you guys think. But at this point, The Rock politicked. He basically said it was best for business, according to reports. According to reports, The Rock is pushing to have a title bout against Roman and possibly winning that undisputed Universal Championship belt. And supposedly, possibly lose it in the future of things. Who knows? I don't know anymore at this point. Reports have been a little dodgy, but the reports have been right about Mercedes, have been right about a lot of other things. If this is to be true, man, you might have shake your head and go, man, scratch your head and go, man, WWE. This is a PR nightmare anyway. My name is Rev Sauce. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.